Paper cups. Nowadays, it is found almost in every place like hotels, industries, train pantries, etc. One of its greatest advantages is that it replaced hazardous plastic cups, that are hazardous to the environment and humans. But are we sure that paper cups are 100% safe? Do you know all the important information you need to know about a paper cup? You will learn about all the hazards associated with paper cups in this video. According to a common man, a paper cup is made only of paper. A common man thinks that they are easily disposed of. But is that true? The answer is no. Try pouring water on a piece of paper. You can see the paper gets soaked. But the so-called paper cup does not change its shape when you pour any liquid, whether hot or cold. Ever wondered how the paper cup holds the liquid beverages without getting wet or soaked? Here is the reason. The paper cup is not just made of paper. It consists of an inner coating that is made either with wax or with low-density polyethylene, LDPE. When a hot beverage is poured in the cup, the inner layer melts in the case of wax or leaches harmful chemicals in the case of polyethylene, thus affecting the health of the consumers. There are several facts which are to be known by common people on paper cup production. You may think that the primary inner coating is wax. But the real fact is, the main inner inorganic coating is made of LDPE, i.e. low-density polyethylene, while a small amount of wax might be sprayed for a polished look or to enhance the stability to hold water without leakage. Paper cup can be easily manufactured by paper cup manufacturing machines. This led to the increased production of paper cups, and even small-scale industries started manufacturing them. Here, the LDPE is coated to the inner layer of the paper, and finally, the bottom lid is attached with the paper to form the cup shape. Health and environmental hazards. There are several environmental effects related to paper cup usage. Paper cups are non-biodegradable since it's a mixed waste, i.e., combination of organic and inorganic material. It takes nearly 20 years to degrade. Also, these cups are non-recyclable since the separation of the inner LDPE layer is hard and has to be done for recycling it. So, the paper cups after their usage, mostly reach the landfills, which lead to land pollution. In landfills, normally wastes will be burnt there, which leads to the production of dioxins, which is a carcinogen. Some health issues include intestinal obstruction, in case of excessive consumption of paraffin wax from a wax-coated paper cup, cancer, due to the production of dioxins on burning, suppression of hormones, estrogenic chemicals leaching from LDPE-coated paper cups, cattle diseases to those which feed on paper cup landfills. Is recycling of paper cups possible? Paper cup recycling is commercially impossible as it is a tedious process. The important steps that are to be taken if recycling is chosen are separation of the LDPE layer from the paper, followed by shredding the paper and extracting the pulp. The separation of this inorganic layer is much harder and economically not feasible. Also, tons and tons of water are required for the recycling operation. These factors led to the disposal of paper cups rather than recycling it. Paper cups are primarily made of paper, and so the raw material is absolutely tree pulp. This surely will lead to cutting down of trees and loss of habitat. This can be reduced by using recycled paper. Yet that alone would not be sufficient for the entire production. But it can reduce the number of trees needed for the production process. To summarize, a paper cup is not just made of paper. The addition of plastic coating inside the paper has led to all the hazardous effects of paper cups on the environment and humans. Thus, to avoid all these hazards, it is better to have a steel glass or a thermos flask with us, or to wait till bioplastic arrives.